I think T1, right, you throw the Cataclysm down onto the Sivir and you can just slam her into it. It also means you have a good, some tools in terms of disengaging. Even not opting into the fight with the Poppy ult.
Oh, and that was the prize that they got for first pick. And on top of that, they get a bunch of other things that I think they'd be very... On the side of Nongshim, though, I think that there is a lot of teamfight prowess. They do get the ball rolling relatively early with this composition as well, just requiring some level 6s to really start some skirmishes. They can set up some sort of snowball, then maybe, just maybe, they can take a game here. But T1 looking very, very strong. And remember, guys, it's their home turf. It's very likely the tempo vibes are going to be on their side for this. I'm sorry, Ox. I should be, okay, I'll focus. Okay, let's get into the Rift. Game number 1. Oh, I got baited because I thought it was going to be fan chance, but the fan chance never happened in the right timing when it's the home ground. So that was a little bit awkward. To get to lane faster.
That's true.
Which is what I often do.
I believe it.
I feel like it's efficient. As Doran and Jiu, the ones that are going to be facing off now. Not necessarily the most fun for a Sivir if the Gwen ever gets her needles in. But as you can see, Jiu just really wants to get this wave into an okay position. The exhaust goes down, and this is what I was saying. Jiu, no ghost. Will need to flash. It was a decent flash direction, but he's still going to be in range of those scissors, and it's a solo kill for Doran. Been a bad buy in the history of League of Legends. The equalizer is going to come on through here for Kingen, who's walking in odd direction. The needlework comes on through, and Doran is just having a great old time here in this top lane.
Yeah, honestly, some good dodges from Kingen, because I thought he was certainly dead. And Faker and Ona say, you know what? We'll take a free kill.
Yeah, they're going to look for it as Gideon wants to come on over, but unfortunately the monkey is a little too late. So he will slink back into the jungle towards his bottom side when it really felt like T1 was starting to run away with the matchup.
Yeah, actually doing some good work there. Jiu getting good spell shield. The ult was blocked by Lehen, so wasn't able to pass on to Jiu. And ultimately, even with the Hail of Blades, there's not that much DPS from Guma in these 2v2s, whereas Jiu can just keep pumping damage.
Faker coming on over here as Gideon does smite, even though it's on 48 health. There's the exhaust down onto Calyx. Cyclone comes on through though as Doran. I know you're really strong, but you're not quite 1v3 strong. Looks like he is just trying to clear the wave and going for a back.
Yep. Looked like nongshim. Oh,
sometimes you cancel a back, and perhaps it's not a good move. Sneaky Monkey comes out of the brush, and they are all inside the circle. Gwen is not immune, and sometimes you just continue the channel, you know?
Yeah.
Greedy for one extra wave.
We've all done it before. And Faker gonna apply some pressure here. Should be able to get this plate. And that's, oh, they actually might find him.
Yeah, Lehens is coming down here as Faker can just walk into the Realm Warp, but he was right on top of Lehens. Lehens finds the ulti there as well, buys time for Jiu to make his way back, and Faker ain't flashing out of that one because Lehens was already over the wall, and Jiu grabs himself his first kill of the game. That's Feats of Warfare over to Nongshim as well. As now Calyx with some Foxfire here, and man, Nongshim pulling the vibes back.
Yeah, oh, Doran looking for Jiu.
Oh. He cancelled it, as of course I think Doran probably would have been able to, and Jiu is well and truly dead yet again. Solo killing Jiu. That is Doran's job this game, and man, is he good at it.
Yeah, it's hard to say. Maybe if he'd gone...
Yeah.
Oh, wait.
Owner taking a lot of damage here. Lehen's trying to hold on, but Carrier just knocks Kingen up into the sky. Heroic Charge comes down, and Doran threads the needle as best he can. Was Kingen trying to get something off the back end, but he's not going to be able to do so. Now Lehens is in an awkward spot. Does get a max range dredge line. I don't know whether this will be getting him to safety, and it doesn't. And have found another advantage.
Yep.
Okay, Faker and Gideon fighting one another. Here's a Cyclone. As once more, Jiu going to be able to find a really nice spell shield. Faker having to get himself out of the way here. And the flash follow comes through from Gideon, who, if you don't include deaths versus Gwen, he's doing incredibly well.
Yeah, he is, you know.
Like, actually, he is doing incredibly well.
Oh.
Kingen having a little bit of a rough time here, as the equalizer will go down just to clear out the wave, but my goodness, that's what it feels like to be hit by the kitchen sink, as we can see here. As that was secured by Ona, so Rift Herald can go down anywhere they'd like to put it. As Articon has been started,
I mean, it's just after 20 minutes, it's just spawned. Of course, T1 are going to start it. This is that new Not even a Baron.
This is how you do it. Well, Lehens is going to spot out what's going on here as Keeper's Verdict gets rid of the monkey, and now there is just nothing that nongshim can really do. The Equalizer comes on through. That is going to be the smite. Locked down. Beautifully done here by T1 as there is the knock-up onto Doran. Flash out from Lehens, but the Needles are going to follow him. Now Calyx looking for his way forward. Does manage to get the charm onto Calyx here as the Realm Warp trying to get T1 out. Carrier dives forward, wants to just buy some space, and he'll get it. Calyx, though, throws out the charm, gets some flashes, but not too much more. Faker and Gumayusi having to use those summoners to get out, but feels a bit like highway robbery, ladies and gentlemen. The Otacon, a powerful buff, and T1 just kind of took it.
But T1 get control of top side, and once they lose control of top, they're never getting it back.
Well, that is going to be the Cyclone connecting onto Carrier, but the anchor does not land. Second Cyclone is going to be enough to put down the Poppy. As now Calyx going forward will get knocked up by the Flag and Drag, but Gumayusi's in no man's land. He's just dead. And nongshim getting 2 quick kills. Doran now dashing around here looking for Kingen. Kingen trying to keep him interested so that Jiu can come over and get even more. And now that the Baron has spawned and there are 2 dead on the side of T1, nongshim are feeling like they have a chance to take it.
Yeah, there are some low health bars, so we'll see if T1 opt to contest this. This 5v3, looks like they're resetting the Gwent. I think they might just go for a steal. It's risky, but Order is alive.
Yep, Faker seeing what he can do here. Hook is going to connect there as they're looking to distract Owner. The Cataclysm comes on through. Down he goes. And that is going to mean the Baron goes over to nongshim as well. And I thought giving up that Drake wasn't going to work, but with the pick, oh my God, was it beautiful here from nongshim.
Yeah, we'll see who gets caught on the exit, though. Great charm will stop Faker, but I think Kingen might be...
Look at that pesky ward spotting him out as he's going to try and go for the empowered recall. As Doran will take a bit of damage, but in the meantime, it's just Kingen dead. So that is 1 Baron removed. Of course, missing the dredge line wasn't exactly part of that the whole praise situation, but he is still very, very happy. Yeah, zoning.
Oh, Faker has Realm Warp. Should be able to get out.
Well, Lens knows exactly where he Realm Warps to by the looks of things, as he did manage to find it last time around, as now he's boosted on over. Does have the Cinders. Depth Charge going to be able to knock him up, and then he picks him up with the Anchor. Another Cyclone is going to deliver Faker another death here, as 0-3-0 is unfortunately going to be on that scorecard.
Also a bit of farm lead and the more recent kills when everyone's higher level. But yeah, nongshim in a great spot. Dragon spawn in 45 would only be the second for nongshim, but they are firmly establishing control over the area. They sacrificed their last dragon. It turned out great. It seems they are very hell-bent on not sacrificing this one.
Yep, this is where they've moved their vision. This is where the opportunity is going to begin for nongshim to work on this bottom side of the map. They've done their homework, and that's what we like to see. As Jiu is just being bait right now. As Calyx, he's going to take it. The Chains of Corruption come down. It's a very early Zhonya's as Faker does get hooked, but maybe it's an overextension this time for Lehens. Doran goes in. I don't know about that as the Keeper's Verdict will knock the monkey away. And down goes the Sivir. T1 find their prize. And down goes nongshim. Gideon just had to watch from the sidelines as he had to vacate via a gigantic hammer. And that is 3,500 kills for Faker.
He finds it now, Realm Warping the minions. Looks like they're going to try for the end on the back of that fight. T1, give them an inch, and they'll take a mile. It's only Gideon up to see if he can try and defend 1v5.
Yep, Gumayusi going to be tanking that turret, keeps these minions alive, and T1 continuing to push. I mean, it's a little bit dicey. Lehens is up in 2 seconds, but him and Lehens, I don't even know whether they're going to be able to stop this. First Nexus turret does go down. The second one is going to evaporate. There is so much damage. Gideon goes down. Lehens cannot stop it. And there goes the game in the blink of an eye. T1 just say, nah, we win these.
Got to be a heartbreaker for nongshim. So much was going right, but you give a small opportunity over.